Scottsbluff taxpayers will get a break following action taken this week by the Scottsbluff School Board. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, Scottsbluff Public Schools will not be asking for more property tax revenue for the general and building fund for 2023-2024 than it did in the previous year. In fact, that amount will be going down by close to $500,000. Staff presented scenarios to the Board of Education Monday of what would happen with the property tax levy if they did or did not approve a resolution to exceed the revenue cap imposed by LB 243, which this year limited revenue growth to about 4.47%. The formula accounting for numerous revenue sources capped property tax asking at a little more than $17.1 million, and the board considered a resolution to exceed that amount by up to 5%, all of which would come from property taxes. Before the vote, board member Paul Snyder said he would be a no, as the resolution goes against the intent of the new funding law.
The spirit was, in part, to transfer cost of education to the state and take it away from local property tax payers. I think the only way to assure that that happens, in our instance, is to not pass this resolution.
Board members Beth Merrigan and Robert Polk, along with Board President Scott Reisig, expressed support of the resolution. Reisig said while failure of the resolution would limit budget options, he understood no one wants a tax increase.
I definitely think that the public has spoken and would like us to see us, either reduce. I think even keeping taxes essentially revenue neutral from last year with an increase of 9% in valuations is also quite a thing.
Needing 5 votes, the resolution faltered on a 4-2 vote, with Mark Lang joining Snyder in opposition. The decision does not directly impact the property tax levy rate set to pay off the district's school bonds. Sticking with education, as Western Nebraska Community College President Greg Dart will host an open house at all 3 WNCC campuses to meet members of the community. The first open house is scheduled for Thursday, September 7th from 11:30 to 1 at the INC Center at the Sidney campus. The Alliance Campus open house is scheduled for Thursday, September 14th from 11:30 to 1 in the community room. And the WCCA Board of Governors will host a welcome reception on the Scottsbluff campus for Dart following the October 4th board meeting from 3:30 to 5:30, where the community is invited to meet Dart as well as members of the board. Dart was named president in April, and he took the helm of the college in July. Previously, he served as the chief campus administrator for 10 years at Utah State University Eastern. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Do you know what backflow is and why it's dangerous? Backflow is when your water's normal flow is reversed due to a vacuum or drop in pressure, putting you at risk of drinking contaminated water containing substances like fertilizers, weed killers, or even feces. To help protect your drinking water, the city requests the periodic checking of testable backflow devices. Backflow prevention devices close when water reverses direction and stops suspect water from gaining entry to your house, making sure your next drink is clean and refreshing.
Welcome back. A Gering man who was arrested in the spring in connection to a shots fired investigation has struck a plea deal to avoid going to trial. In April, deputies received a call regarding an intoxicated male firing a gun near a residence. Deputies located the suspect in a vehicle a few miles away, and as he stopped the vehicle, the driver and lone occupant threw a pistol out of the window and was cooperative following the stop. 62-year-old Timothy Barnett was arrested and charged with felon in possession of a firearm, terroristic threats, and DUI. Last week in district court, he pleaded no contest to the weapons charge, and the remaining counts were dismissed. He'll be back in court on October 6th for sentencing on the Class 1D felony. Well, a Scottsbluff fentanyl dealer has pleaded no contest to 2 counts of distribution of a controlled substance. 30-year-old Ariel Barraza was arrested in June following a Wing Drug Task Force investigation. Court records say he sold 16 fentanyl pills and approximately 2 grams of methamphetamine last November over the course of 2 controlled buys involving a CI. Barraza will face a prison sentence ranging from 1 to 50 years on each of the Class 2 felonies when he's back in court on October 27th for sentencing. And a local nonprofit stepped up in a big way to help the Panhandle Humane Society and their bottom line. Last week, the Next Young Professionals hosted their Putt for Pups and Kitties while getting Birdies Golf Scramble at Riverview Golf Course. 10 teams hit the links, and when all was said and done, they were able to raise $4,323. PHS Executive Director Amy Bartholomew accepted the check on Monday and says that the funds will be used for daily operating costs of the shelter.
This isn't just a beautiful hospital. It's the home to exceptional patient care. This is where specialty clinics meet your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. This is us. Box Butte General Hospital. Great things are happening here.
For this week's featured pet of the week, we meet Henry, a 9-year-old domestic shorthair that's been at the Humane Society for a month and a half now. Staff says from his dapper good looks to his purr that sounds like a broken motor, this cool cat has a lot going on. All this furball needs is a good couch for his remaining years, and he'll be cool as a cucumber. His adoption fee is just $25, and that includes a $25 Murdoch's gift card. His adoption fee also includes the cost of his neuter, vaccinations, and microchips. Come on down to the Panhandle Humane Society and adopt Henry today.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
Let's take a look at your midweek community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit, based in Alliance, Nebraska, is the only intercity bus serving Nebraska Panhandle communities and Pine Ridge, South Dakota. Panhandle Trails operates a regularly scheduled bus service, assisting you in making connections with Greyhound bus partners, regional airports, healthcare, employment and education opportunities, shopping, family, friends, and more. Panhandle Trails serves the general public of all ages and offers accessible transportation for those with special mobility needs. Let Panhandle Trails help you make your connection. Call 308-761-8747.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, the Riverside Discovery Center's new director has been at the helm for about 6 months now and gave an update on the zoo to the Scottsbluff City Council. Desiree Drain-Davison says attendance to the zoo has been strong and she sees 2 to 3 out-of-state license plates a day at the zoo. RDC has had a baby Highland calf and 2 zebra foals be born, and they also added 2 new hyenas. Drain-Davison also said more animals are on the way.
I'm hoping to get an aardvark, or an armadillo, I'm sorry. Should still be beans, but we are looking at lions within the next month and a half or so.
In addition to the new animals, staff has been busy remodeling the Discovery Building, Marble Fox exhibit, Bobcat exhibit, and plan to upgrade and expand the restrooms. She and RDC board member Michael Gillen will also be traveling to Ohio next month to meet with the AZA Accreditation Board following their June visit to Scottsbluff. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.